this?
Sorry to wake you, Senator. It's about Origin.
What happened?
There was an uprising. F.E.A.R has taken command of the prototypes.
My God.
We can still resolve this discreetly, but we have to move fast.
Oh, all right. Let me make a few calls.
This wacko's name is Paxton F.E.A.R. He's the key. If we contain him, we contain the situation.
Fucker's got an appetite.
I think he has an agenda. It's not just recreational. He's getting something out of it.
Essential vitamins and nutrients?
What's his story?
Property of Armacam Technology Corporation. They're working on a military contract to develop an army of clones that respond to a psychic commander. Top secret, of course. F.E.A.R is one of the commanders.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. This is why nobody takes us seriously. Military clones?
A full battalion of them. Highly trained and heavily armed.
A battalion? What are we supposed to do against 1,000 super soldiers?
Like I said, we put F.E.A.R and it's over.
Nein.
Ultimately, the whole point of the program is
Nein.
to give commanders first-hand knowledge of the battlefield without putting them in danger. That means we should be able to corner the bastard without having to wade through all those soldiers.
How do we find him?
Armacam implanted a transmitter in his head. Should lead us right to him.
That's awfully convenient.
Assuming it does what it's supposed to. What about you, buddy? Ready to go to work?
You're putting him in the field? Are you crazy? He just transferred in a week ago.
You've seen his training results. His
Sehr
reflexes
gut.
are totally off the charts. I think he can handle himself.
Whatever, man. It's your call.
Goddamn right it is.
Don't worry. You'll be fine.
Let's roll.
Let's roll.
What's the first thing you remember? You will be a god.
Sehr gut.
of man.
Sehr gut, Toni. Super. Sehr gut. Super, Toni.
We've tracked F.E.A.R to an abandoned building just up ahead. No sign of enemy activity on the satellite, but don't take any chances. Jankowski, you in position?
Just say the word.
All right, move it out.
Huh. But that's new, right? Or was it an original? Which is very cool that they didn't make it full iron sights. I think in a horror game, having no full iron sights or not requiring it is really good. Cry of Fear is a good example. You can go into iron sights for those. But imagine you're running in close quarters, and suddenly something pops out in front of you. You will not align those iron sights. You will somebody point that weapon into that, somewhat align it, and then fire your rounds. This is pretty good simulation of that. That here is basically a fast. It's not really hip fire, but I need to introduce some of those classic elements back into video gaming. Tank controls with static scenes, like in Resident Evil 1 2. Get away from this ADS. What's even ADS meaning? Yeah, whatever, psyched, yeah? This psyched fetishism, which doesn't have that much to do with reality. If you're fighting at close range. Ah, wait. I need a flashlight, perhaps. Rather, wait. Slow-mo. Could put a flashlight on the middle mouse button. Is the middle mouse button... I don't think so. Wait, is it? Does it have something? No. Put it on the middle mouse button. Nein. 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 Psst. Sehr gut, Toni. Super. Nicht gebellt. Sehr gut.
Hey, bro. What took you so long? Try to find a way around.
Why did you bring me here? Why'd you bring me back?
Try give me more sound, man. I want... Ah ja, sound effects. Yes, baby. Yes. Perfect. Blast me. Ah, exactly. Hurt me more. That was it. Hurt me more. Exactly. Shit, that sounds so good.
Hold on a second. Come on. You ready? Go!
You were born here, in this place.
need you up here.
On my way.
Looks like we're too late, boss. Just leftovers.
The transmitter signal's coming from nearby. It's gotta be around there somewhere.
I'll wait here for Jin. You take a look around. Get going.
The dead man's name was Charles Haberger. I remember him. But are the memories mine? Hers. It makes no difference. He deserved to die. They all deserve to die.
Come in, over. What's going on? I've lost Federal signal.
Comcast, this is Dead Mother. I hope you aren't busy. We've got a situation down at the harbor.
What kind of situation?
We located those soldiers you were looking for, but we're under orders not to engage until you guys reconnoiter.
Understood.
I've got 2 birds en route to your position. You should have a visual shortly.
We'll be ready.
Hey, back already? See anything?
You guys about done up there? Our day's just getting started.
You boys run along. I'll be busy here for a while.
I've tried to forget. I've tried so hard to forget.
9.
These men...
9. Psst. Nein. Wenn du bellst, kriegst du gar nichts. Nein. Mhm. Nein. Nein. Psst. Nein. Nein. Gut. Nein. So ist gut. Super. Nicht bellen oder jaulen. Sehr gut. Super, Toni. Hier.
Are from F.E.A.R. They're special attachments to our unit for the duration of this op. They will be on point. Their mission is to assess the nature of the threat. Our job is to keep them alive. Do not engage the enemy. Remember that we are not dealing with ordinary bad guys. Team 1 will move in from the southwest. Team 2 will approach from the north. Once our recon is complete, we'll rendezvous and wait for further
Let's go for Venezuela. Let's roll. We are with the Delta Boys, ja.
orders. Okay, let's saddle up.
Nein. Nein, hör auf. Was war denn das? Hör auf, Toni. Nein. Psst. Nein. Nein. Psst. Nein. Psst. Nein. Labrador Retriever. Psst. Nein. Sehr gut. Sehr gut. Ja, aber du kriegst jetzt kein Leckerli, weil sonst nutzt du das aus. Ruhig. Psst. Ruhig. Toni. Psst. In einer halben Stunde gehen wir raus. Jetzt mal entspannen. Ruhe im Karton. Nein. So ist gut. So ist gut. Super. Sehr gut. Need to hit the restroom anyways. Be right back. Okay, let's go.
I'd send one of my boys, but I think we need a specialist for this one. Find that gate control yet?
Wir gehen gleich raus, Tony. Nein. Na, F.E.A.R is still the champion. Should meine Cutscenes and everything. Yeah, thanks. F.E.A.R is the GOAT. And wait for the effects. Slow-mo effects, still the best. Yeah, okay, F.E.A.R, yeah. F.E.A.R 2 did it good. But F.E.A.R 2 doesn't have any proper story and proper atmosphere direction. That is a problem. But F.E.A.R 2, man, really shot down the... F.E.A.R 2, the firefights are good, but everything else is unfortunately not that good. It's the first game that matched F.E.A.R after 23 years. I mean, F.E.A.R was not released in 2026, but we get the idea.
Just started shooting.
Shooting the blood is still the best. Dude got executed, man. Shh. He needs to go and I need to bring him out. Be right back. Good, let's go. Craft beer, ja. Man, this game is... Mwah. Ja, Tony, du auch, ja. Shit, man. This game is a goat! Fuck you, modern bitches! That's how you do it, man. The effects, world class. Premier League, Champions League football. Shit, man, that... AI. AI, everybody talks about AI, man. Can't pull off a non-brain dead AI. Look at those guys. I mean, there's a lot of scripts, but at least they put in the work. The game was released 2002 or 3, yeah. Look at those guys. Hey man, look at that search team there. Nice, man. 3 dudes passing by. Looked like a scripted, huh? Like if you walk in Call of Duty and then something, 3 dudes walk by. God damn, that's how you do it. What are they? Still, it's one of those games where you are happy if you end up in a shootout. Shooting in that game is so good. Was also a mistake that in F.E.A.R 2 they introduced here iron sights. I think they on Man, look at this shit, man. It is fucking, you fucking modern Sims, you fucking pussies, man. Can't pull off any shit, man. Those oh, kurwa. Those maestros, man. Fucking hand you. What? Look at that dude, man. He was waiting there at the corner peeking. Shit, I find it scary. I mean, I find it really scary. That dude is not moving, he's not making any sounds, yeah? Not like in modern games. Hello, I mean, they talk a lot. They definitely talk a lot, so it's of course employing the system of so that you are aware where they are, yeah? Because you can intercept their radio communication. But that guy, man, he was camping that corner, peeking. And he's still standing there and waiting, huh? Give me a modern game. Game was released 2003, huh? And was probably made by 10 dudes or something. Nowadays you have 500 dudes and they're all useless as AF. Useless AF. And the games cost 1000% more than... The same for movies. Games cost 10,000% more. 10,000% more shit. CGI in modern movies, or yeah, especially movies, looks worse than a 2003 movie, where they had to run that CGI on a Pentium 3. Check out the CGI and everything in Lord of the Rings from 2002, 3, 4, and check out the CGI in Rings of Power, which costs 1 billion. While the original 3 movies didn't cost that much. I think they cost, I don't know what, half of that. All 3 movies, eh? Fucking retards, eh? Look at that guy. Did you see him strafing there? Dude was strafing. Look at that guy. Now he's going down. And that movement, yeah, this movement pattern. Show me a game that is employing such movement pattern. You will find none. They all have the same retard pattern. They talk all about the AI and whatever. AI, you know, the future. But AI is even more retard than, I don't know, 30 years ago. Look at that guy, man. He's not rolling. Okay, no. Dude is walking around like a solid snake. Where the fuck is he now going, man? Dude disappeared there. I think he... Ah, here he is. Did I got him? Yeah, Joachim Löw, man, that's... When he's not sniffing his asshole. Yeah, that dude has really the most... The hardest the most based haircut ever. But he's rolling it, I respect it. I respect a man that is rolling whatever his wish mop haircut. He's rolling it, man. He made all the ladies melt with that haircut in the 60s, 70s. Dude said, nah, man. I don't give a shit about those modern undercuts and what. Screw it. I roll my Jürgen Löw. I mean, did you see a picture with Jürgen Löw? I think there's one picture, I don't know if there's edited, I don't know if it is authentic, but I think there's one picture where he has short hair. Dude looks like a here. Dude is a male model, yeah? Oh shit. What? Oh, Mann. Toni, komm mal her. Irgendwas hast du angestellt, oder? 1 second. I think my dog he did something. He's looking guilty. Give me a second. My dog did something wrong, but I can't figure out what. Sehr gut, Toni. Super. Super, sehr gut. He was looking super guilty. Like he murdered somebody, but I can't figure out what he did. He was looking massively guilty. Could immediately tell that he did something wrong. But I can't figure out what. Yeah, in dubio pro reo, Toni. I don't know what you did, but by the law of you are not guilty. But I know you did something. O.J. Simpson, dog. Nah, man, O.J. Simpson that is. Now, O.J. Simpson is rather if somebody shits in front of you. But he's then not guilty in not in shitting in front of you. That is more O.J. Simpson style. Yeah, but it's not true. That is not true. O.J. Simpson is if somebody would shit in front of you, in front of your eyes, but you declare him not guilty of shitting in front of your eyes. Tony, are you planning something? What are you doing, man? You good? Alles gut? Irgendwas planst du doch. And he's planning something. What is he? Tony, was machst du mit meiner Gardine? Ich hab dich im Blick, mein Freund. Irgendwas planst du doch. Schau mal, der Dog ist super smart. Nah, he's massively smart. But that is also a problem. I don't know, he's planning something. It's the Great Escape. He's planning the Great Escape and raid on the dog threats, treats. Dude already figured out a plan, man, to raid the main food storage. He was watching me how to open that food storage. And when I go at night at sleep, man, I will wake up and food storage will be empty, and that guy will sit and chill out in his sleeping place. Man, look at those effects. 2003. The slow-mo shooting is the best. I mean, top tier. Ja, Trepang. Ja, Trepang ist ja auch... Oh, kurwa. Man, look at the room where everything is lighting up. Did I got him? I think so. And dude retreated, yeah. It's not stupidly running at you like in every game released in the last 30 years. That dude retreated and is now hunkering down somewhere. Look at that. You were disconnected from the server. Okay. I'm telling you, you will wake up and find him drinking a beer and smoking a cigarette while playing video games and chatting online. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, I grew up as a Labrador Retriever, but I was still too young and too uneducated to understand a lot. But yeah, my family also says that he is ultra smart. Which is not always good. You also need to watch out with the conditioning, because smart dogs can look through the conditioning. For example, something like he is starting to bark. Yeah. So normally you would do nothing. You would ignore him, or you would discipline him, saying "Psst" or "no." Then you would wait until he shuts up. And then you would, of course, try to positive condition him, yeah, by giving him a treat or something, or giving him a reinforcement. Stupid dogs, they will not look through that, and yeah, they will behave like that. Smart dogs, they can look through that, and they will then realize, okay, at first I need to bark to annoy him. Then I need to wait, then I need to shut up, and then I get my treat, yeah. So I need to watch out with smart dogs, with this no-brainer conditioning. I mean, they still work good on conditioning, but just need to watch out a bit, because otherwise you might achieve exactly the opposite. But you might reinforce that behavior that the dog will then realize that he might use that behavior in order to get a reward. Or use that negative behavior in order then to show a positive behavior in order to then to get the positive reinforcement reward. Some dogs can look through that. Especially Labradors. I mean, they're among the smartest dogs. Fucking man, shit. F.E.A.R is a goat, man. Look at that AI. God damn. Oh, kurwa! Holy shit, man, he's going all in. My ears are blasted. Look at AI. That's a regular grunt. $20. 2003. Why you modern developers can't simply play those... That is quadruple, that is here pentagram A games. Yeah, play them. I mean, some do it, yeah, but it's usually indie developers. AAA is now filled with those people that, oh wait, you can make a lot of money in video games. So yeah, welcome in our company. What do you know about video games? I play video games on my smartphone. I'm pretty good at Angry Birds. I reached level 3. Ah yeah, okay, you qualified. Welcome to game design. What the fuck was that guy doing, man? I think he wanted to throw a grenade or something. Nah, man, the AI is crazy. I mean, it's also spooky. If you see the AI doing crazy stuff, like what was that guy doing? He was somehow over-leaning. It's pretty good. Because, I mean, if you play games for, I don't know, what, 10 years or whatever, you are good at pattern recognition, and you will see the patterns in all those games, and you know what the AI is doing, whatever. And it will not really stimulate you anymore. As you see those typical average patterns. Which is especially true for AI in most games. Yeah, thank you. That's why I find it important. Those games, for example, those tactical games where you have enemies, like in reality, barricaded enemies that shoot at you from below the bed or something. Maybe you see this stuff in games like Zero Hour, to some extent, and Ready or Not. So people are finally waking up. But still, look at that here. That game is from 2002. Has the best shootouts. Every shootout is super fun. You're always happy if you end up in a shootout. While in many games I play, I get bored, yeah. But here, it never gets old to watch in slow-mo the entire environment ripping apart. Run to the sound. Since the grenade exploded beside my ear, I have somewhat muffled sound. So what is that here? Hearing loss. Oh, sorry. Wait a minute. Okay, let's roll. Just against those Chinese headsets from Razer. All those toxic substances they use. Get a bit tickling my nose. And I think I watched a documentary about that F.E.A.R development. It was quite rough, eh? They had and it's crazy, man, those games. How small the studios were, but how they delivered. I mean, to give you a comparison, Skyrim was developed by 100 guys. Or guys, whatever. By 100 persons. What is the next game? What is it called? Starfield was developed by 500 plus. Now look at the quality. And Monolith got, I think, 1 or 2 years ago, they got closed down, by Warner Brothers Studios. They acquired this studio here, only produced shit games, closed it down. Chinese folk, you were a competitive gamer who was going against one of their teams, so they added some bioweapon to your X. But I mean, all those headphones come from China. Often, even those brands like Razer, Asus, or whatever, they just rebrand them. But you can get the same headphones on AliExpress sent to you from China for the half of the price. They look exactly the same. There's perhaps just Asia or Razer missing. And the other difference is, of course, then the headphones are double the price. Zero effort product. So it's crazy how many viewers F.E.A.R has on Twitch. Has more viewers than many AAA games. F.E.A.R. I mean, a lot of people don't even know what F.E.A.R is. Because when I start the stream and set the category, I see the current viewers of that category. F.E.A.R has a lot of viewers. Classic Resident Evil 4 has a lot of viewers. Quite nuts. More viewers than some fresh released games, which is cool. But somebody really that makes something like F.E.A.R. I was really hoping for Pang, but they then, I don't know, they made then some mishmash out of that game. FX wise, they absolutely can compete. I think FX wise, they're absolutely good, even better. Yeah? But then they made some, I don't know, fart every idea into that game. Damn. Everyone is playing old games or a handful of new ones like Arc Raiders. Yeah, exactly. I mean, there was studies conducted on PC. I mean, console gamers is different, but even console gamers, but PC gamers spend 90% of their gaming time on games that are 10 years or older. Yeah, surprised my vape device lets me vaping while charging, not something I'd common or I didn't have enough pots. What? That's something I mean, normally, okay. What has that to do with the pots? I mean, pots is where the liquid is stored, right?
Check the upper floor. Yes, sir.
But usually, yeah, you can use the device while it's charging. I don't know many devices that block usage while charging. Man, did you see that? I shot that guy and he discharged his weapon and shot the other guy by accident. And look now at the environment, look at all those holes and everything. Nice. Dust kicking up. Show me an Unreal 5 game that is doing like that. The only game that is somewhat similar is F.E.A.R. 2 running on Unreal 4, and I think it is the best looking Unreal game to this day on the Unreal 4 engine. Best looking Unreal game. F.E.A.R. 2. Unfortunately, zero story, zero atmosphere. Just basically set pieces of shootouts. It plays like some sort of mod. That's really bad, but man, the shootouts are really good, and especially if you use a cinematic mod, which even puts the slow-mo even slower. I heard that most anal vibrators while charging work. Yeah, I can confirm that from first-ass experience. John Rambo. Yeah, man, they absolutely work. I think they're even vibrating harder, but perhaps that is my subjective. I feel for the Zoomers who childhood games was for Baldur's Gate 3, man. Yeah, then you are simply... But nah, but I love those people. I also realize I also met a lot of people that are ultra retro. And they never grew up with those games. But they realize simply that they have a certain quality, a certain magic. I mean, look at all those releases. People going back to PlayStation 1 graphics. It's not all nostalgia Tonys. That is also a lot of people that simply realized that there was a special magic to those games. And yeah, look how popular PSX graphics are becoming now. Because people are sick of this Unreal stuff. Those all samey looking games where you can't tell, are you playing now Oblivion, Silent Hill 2 Remake, Snake Eater Delta, Resident Evil 2 Remake? They all look the same. Oh, good one. Oh shit, where's my keyboard? Oh yeah. Ay. Man. Yeah, tomorrow I receive my new keyboard, but right now I'm playing with a complete dark keyboard. I see no buttons. No keys. I have no... I know, I'm afraid to admit, Pong was also part of my childhood. Despite... Yeah, cool. Pong, I mean, was basically the first video game, right? Others too will never know what Daggerfall. Elder Scrolls 3. I never played it. I never grew up with it, but I can imagine back in the days it blasted the brains out of people. I mean, it was really the age of discovery. And I think Daggerfall was one of those first procedural games with this massive world. Sure, nowadays it lost somewhat its charm. But back in the days, I can imagine people completely got brain blasted playing Daggerfall. Man, look at that shootout. That is here a shootout. There's nothing, no items. There's just this wall behind. Look at the effects, man. It's massive. The sounds and everything. 2002, yeah, or the AI. I think they retreated. It's not, the AI is not stupidly charged. Look at that guy. Do you see that guy? Look at the impact, yeah? He fired a couple of rounds here. Oh, kurwa. Look at the detail, man. Look at that shit here. It's even better in the movies. Also, still better ragdoll. Yeah, huge but generic. But back in the days, I mean, when was it released? In the mid-90s? I think it blasted the brains out of people. I think Daggerfall was one of those first three procedural generated 3D RPGs. Yeah, the brass hitting the ground, exactly. That's an important detail. Absolutely, you're right. That is detail and it makes it so much better. This extremely crystal clear brass sound is such a nice detail, which most people won't notice. Exactly, you are right. This brass hitting and this crystal clear brass sound, that is by design, yeah? Because that is inspired by movies like Matrix and whatever. I mean, I love those games. Yeah, Max Payne, F.E.A.R. was inspired by Matrix. I think there's also a scene where they fire an automatic weapon and you hear, you see the brass hitting the ground and you hear that crystal clear brass sound, which was simply super impressive. Daggerfall all Unity looks cool. The towns are repetitive, but mostly all dungeon crawler. Yeah, sure. I mean, it's your typical procedural experience. But I mean, back in the days in the 90s, that was basically unknown. Yeah, I mean, nowadays, sure. You rather strive for quality than quantity. Yeah? I'd rather play a game, or I'd rather play an RPG with, I don't know, 20 hours of quality content than, I don't know, playing some procedural generated slop of random named NPCs that don't really matter. But I mean, back in the days, if I would have, I don't know, if I would have grown up in the 90s and played Daggerfall, I would have probably blasted my brain out. But yeah, for back in the days, this game was absolutely massive revolution. But nowadays, I think is one of those games that aged. Yeah, it depends. People claim a lot, so that's why I don't want to say it, because a lot of people will say, "Yeah, F.E.A.R. aged bad" or whatever, which I call bullshit. And there's pretty sure also Daggerfall fans that say they would call me on bullshit if I say, when I say Daggerfall aged bad. I mean, it has a unique charm. Period.
He's alive.
Should I call in a medevac?
He doesn't appear to be injured, although I don't know how he survived.
Worry about that later. I'm reading Federal's transmitter near that position. You gotta take that fucker out, fast. Jess, keep looking for Jankowski. I'm still reading his life signs.
You can't send him in alone, that's crazy.
He can take care of himself. Now move!
Be careful, Lydia.
Lucky to be alive. Tomcat, looks like I'm not going to be able to send you any reinforcements for a while. My helos just got diverted to Armacam headquarters. Something big is going on. No shit. My people are right in the middle of it. I hear you. I wish I was calling the shot. Is it the same bad guys? Looks that way. I'm a little short on detail.
Ja, na, nah, the plans didn't do good. You need to try to grow them without a grow box. I think the humidity is, if you have not the right or not a high humidity, which I don't have in my indoor garden, they were not growing good, or they got already shock frozen at the beginning when they were sent to me, or they acquired root rot very early, I don't know, so they were not working out. Now I abandoned that project. I was in order to focus now on the dock. I should have put them into a grow box, you know, where you can control temperature and humidity. But I was saying, okay, come on, we can also handle it naturally without that stuff. It seems like that is not working out that good. One screw rose from seeds and gave them to people as gifts, so that's cool. Nah, I mean, I like... I would also like to have a green thumb. Don't have that much experience, but it's pretty cool. I mean, did everything by the book. Even used enhancers like micro organisms. But I think the humidity was a problem. And perhaps also the temperature. As I also read that a lot of people fail to grow them properly without grow boxes or without a proper grow house. So I simply try to grow them in Middle European conditions. No, it's cool, no. So I abandoned that. Yeah, exactly, yeah. No, but I mean at the beginning I watched for the watering, exactly the 2 or 1 inch rule. If the upper inch is dry, water them really until you get drain. Remove the drain in order to prevent infection. I did all that, but it's simply had bad luck. But I also had bad luck with, I mean in the beginning I even tried to growing seeds, also was quite difficult even in that seed box. Simply bad luck, yeah, happens. No problem, but it was cool. I mean, what the fuck? I learned a lot about plants. Shit was a kid. The fuck? The fuck is that? What? It's, anything else takes time. The biggest secret is learning how to read them. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, water less versus more. Yeah, exactly. Water more is usually often more dangerous than water less. I also made a lot of mistakes first time. I tried to grow them over complicated. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I also use the best fertilizer. I mean, I kept those. Of course, over fertilizing is also a typical rookie mistake. I mean, I paid attention to the fertilizing schedule. I use those microorganisms for better root grow. Use the best soil. But exactly then, yeah, if you want it so hard, man, you often screw it up. Yeah. But I think it's simply the temperature and the humidity, which can screw up those plants, especially if you have them, because I usually also a more colder person. I don't heat that much here in my house. And those plants usually require something like 22, 23 plus, 24 plus. I don't know what temperature I have even, but I guess I'm more below 20. I'm definitely not a person that heats a lot. I'm not even freezing in the winter. And I didn't use grow boxes because I want to have those plants also for visual pleasure and for smell. I don't even care for smoking that shit, but I like the smell of wheat or wheat plants especially. But yeah, it didn't work out, and I think it is definitely a humidity and temperature problem. And because I read that also a lot when I researched that a lot of people's plants failed because of that problem. And when they use a grow box where you can nicely accumulate the humidity, which of course also encourages somewhat a temperature raise, then it works out good. There's also something I experienced when trying to make seeds, what do you call it? Seeds mature in spring, whatever. Also keep the apartment on the cooler side. Yeah, exactly. Germinate, exactly. Germinate. Yeah, and I was first not resealing it properly, and they failed. Then I sealed it properly, and the entire everything was completely full with humidity. Then they germinated. I think it's the same for the plants. They need simply this high humidity and somewhat, let's say, higher temperature. Not too high temperature, but somewhat above human. And yeah, again, I don't even roll 20 degrees. Well, probably I'm more I don't know what, 18 degrees, dude. I don't heat in the winter even. People are freezing their asses off while I never heat. So I never feel cold here. But for the plants, it might be simply too low, yeah. And then they simply can't mature properly. And humidity, I try to somewhat even that out with spraying the plants with water. But sorry now, man. I might try it again, but then I will get grow tents or grow boxes, grow tents, grow box, whatever you call them, where you can put those plants in, and they are in their own enclosed space and can accumulate some humidity and also, of course, somewhat temperature. But right now I want to focus on the dock. But yeah, I definitely want to try that out again. Simply it's... But I learned a lot about plants in that time, because I never was really as a green thumb dude. I'll be right back, I need to hit the restroom. Let me know next time and I can help you pick out varieties that will grow in your conditions. Generally stick to the more indica dominant varieties for cooler temps. I mixed up. I wanted to, exactly that was, but I mean I picked especially the easier plants. But I also wanted. I had 3 plants. One was indica dominant. The other was what is the other thing? And one was 50-50. Because I mean that is what people claim that is making the difference in the effect. I want to test it out. No, what was the other one? Sativa. Yeah, exactly. Sativa, indica. Yeah. And there's 50-50s and whatever. Yeah. It's basically one sativa dominant, one indica dominant, one 50-50. And all 3 rather easy to grow. Not giving you that much of net, but that wasn't really for me important. Picky sativas for the challenge. Ah, cool. Yeah, I mean, with experience, why not some challenge, right? Yeah, I will definitely try it out again. But first I need to get that. But I mean, that dock is here. Look at that. I can play here F.E.A.R. I think we're already playing since 1 hour without... Nah, he's learning fast. Yeah. So... Chilling out. I mean, I bribed him now with a lot of threats. But yeah, cool. The more salary, the more trickier. Take a long... Yeah, I used autoflowers in order not to... I mean, the regular ones have a bigger yield. Ah shit, that is where I'm coming from. Oh kurwa, what I'm doing, man? Yeah, this is my keyboard. Sorry. It's because I don't see my buttons. Yeah, sativa. Higher sativa, yeah. Yeah, true, perhaps. I think the sativa dominant was the most demanding one. CBD. I don't know, I tried it out. I didn't notice anything. Either I'm a non-responder. I think there's 3-4 years ago there was this CBD hype. People came into your doctor's office and asked, hey, can I have CBD? And then I ordered and then I wanted to try it out myself. Tried it out. I have zero effect. But perhaps I'm a non-responder, I don't know.
Echo 12.
So I always get what is reg standing for? See, so I can read my own ones. Regenerative, those ones that throw off seeds which you can use after the plant dies, after 1 year. Yeah, non-feminized, non-feminized seeds, but there's a regular seeds, right? Non-feminized, wait. No, I'm not sure. Aren't what is usually there's, yeah, exactly, there's feminized and non-feminized, okay. A lot of people rather prefer feminized, I guess because of the yield, right? I mean, male, is a male plant even dropping anything? But feminized means there's no male part and then they can't drop new seeds because they can't pair together, right? I think that's how it works, right? You receive new seeds because you have also a male part which then create new seeds. While in those feminized seeds it is maxed out yield, but they will die and drop nothing, right? Yeah, but is maize seed dropping any fruit? No. Any yield? I don't know, because if you go through the shops, it's only about feminized. Or non-feminized, yeah. Yeah, exactly. The male plants to produce THC, but in significantly lower amounts. Yeah. But you plants basically have the ability to drop offspring, right? I think that was a non-feminized can drop offspring. Feminized are maxed out for yield, but can't drop offspring. Is that correct? I'm just guessing. The flowers from the females are the butts people smoke. Yeah, exactly. Those butts, puffy things. Yeah. You see a the yield and potency usually reduced, but then you get seeds. Ah, feminized, okay. Yeah, exactly. By definition, potency is reduced if they get great seeds. Yeah. But the feminized ones are the ones with a less yield. The feminized ones. Oh, okay. Because by terminology, I was thinking that it's exactly those ones that don't create seeds and are maxed out for yield, but will die after they drop their butts. Female plant, okay. You can't get feminized. Okay. The heck is this room? Ah. Man, F.E.A.R has yellow letters. F.E.A.R in 2003 invented the yellow letter. They treat the seeds beforehand. Can't remember, but usually with gibberellic acid and some silver compounds. Ah, that's for the feminized. Yeah, I don't know about. I mean, I didn't dig that much into that. Because, I mean, for those plants, you need to somewhat consider the amount of light, which will make them flower or not. Keep a schedule on light exposure. I was rolling for those noob-friendly autoflowers. Which have lower yield, but you don't need to care for the, what is the scientific term for that? Cardiac rhythm, whatever. Ah, photoperiodic rhythm, exactly. Photoperiodic rhythm. Cardiac rhythm is in humans. If I even spell that correctly, but there's something similar spelled in humans. Yeah, photoperiodic rhythm. Exactly. I love the shootouts, man. The shootouts are so good in this game. They are a different league. Holy shit, 4 dudes? Crazy. Yeah, I don't claim the enemy is here some IQ 800, yeah. They are not here Metal Gear Solid 1 IQ 300 dudes. But they behave different, yeah. Like in most modern, I mean, you see the patterns in most modern games. They run straight at you, or they sit in cover and always pop out of cover, come in cover, pop out of cover. While here you have those retreating, strafing enemies, even some dudes camping the corners and peeking. There's not really many games that employ that. There's something like F.E.A.R, SWAT 3 did that. SWAT 3 you had shooters that were camping a corner, AIs. And you had to figure it out, either by good reflexes or with a mirror. Which was always spooky, yeah? You checking the corners with a mirror, and suddenly you see a dude standing still, peeking that corner with a weapon. Yeah, exactly. For me, the same. I love the smell of the plants or of the butts. Smoking, I don't know, man. I didn't smoke weed for, I don't know what, 10 years or so, over 10 years. Yeah, 10 years, yeah. Over 10 years. Didn't smoke any weed. I don't know. I would try it out, yeah. There was a plan. That I grow my plants, they throw off something, and then I try it out. And all those 3 different... Those sativa heavies, those indica heavies, those mixed ones, and see what happens. Yeah. But unfortunately that didn't work out. But yeah, I would like to try it out. I would like to smoke a joint. But I don't even have the connections. Because, I mean, selling is still illegal in my country. You are only allowed to grow or join some clubs or whatever. I would like to smoke a joint. But yeah, with... Oh shit. With my plans that didn't work out. I mean, look at those suits. Oh, cool, they saw me. Detonated a grenade, which he tried to throw, but he dropped it. Because I shot him. That guy was wounded. He was wounded. All those details. Show me a modern game that is pulling that off. How do I pop a medikit? Set. What? Shouldn't I? Okay, injured again. Yeah, I don't see my buttons. Yeah, there's some smoking clubs or whatever, joint clubs. And then you can buy, basically in that club you can buy weed. But open trade is still forbidden. And I don't have any drug friends. Nah, seriously, I would like to smoke some weed. I mean, it's probably not that difficult to figure out, to find somebody, but... What? Why is my flashlight activating? And I mean, F.E.A.R is often criticized for this barren environments. Sure, pretty sure they are so, because in order to finish a game and save development time. But I must say, at the finished product, those barren environments, here, basically some sort of city wasteland plant or whatever, everything grey, or some average office buildings. I think in the end, it adds to the atmosphere, because then you can more focus on those shootouts or on those horror elements. Basically emphasize those, while the environment is not pushing itself into the
Spread out.
Man, look at that. Look at all those holes, dust, shit kicking up. Nah, man, the shootouts are goat. Especially impacts and everything, the effects when rounds pass by you and you see this disturbance. Beautiful. Not sure what the AX. How was the result? Sounds like the restart. Yeah, look at the direction. Yeah, EAX. EAX was hit and miss. It enlarged the soundstage often. Well, enlarging a soundstage can simply be bad. Or at least, yeah, depends on opinion, of course, but let's try without EAX. You have then more the stereo experience. Because EAX was also often enlarging a sound stage, adding a lot of reverb, which often is not that great, especially for a horror game. I think Jelly Knight is a good experience, good example how EAX can also be simply bad sometimes. Especially when using headphones, you want rather, I would say, not a too big soundstage. But it doesn't matter, even with a... I can't even tell the difference. Okay, reverb, echo. I mean, not too bad, huh? No, it's quite authentic. The reverb is pretty good, yeah. I hear it's a bit too much. Maybe it's typical EAX, a lot of reverb. In an environment like that, you wouldn't have that much reverb. But I mean, the game is not overdoing it.
No, but I found some human remains. Impossible to ID without lab work.
Man, look at this light here.
Signs are a little unusual, but he's definitely alive.
Shit. 2002, huh?
I'll keep looking.
Oh. I think I even remember that from the last playthrough. Hey man, is that Unreal Engine 5? No man, it's a game from 2002. Oh, okay. But they invented the yellow letters. In 2002. Ah, fuck close combat. Close combat is boring. Light them all up. Holy shit. Is that Unreal Engine 6? Why is it also a saving checkpoint? Shit. I think that is a bigger saving checkpoint than the other saving checkpoint. Are you kidding me? That was the saving checkpoint? Yeah, SMG best weapon. Exactly, a high rate of fire. That's how you do that, especially with that slow-mo mod. Holy shit. Okay. That dude, man. The fucking hand ceased nervous functions and everything. Nothing is working anymore. The nervous system shut down. Reboot, format C. That's a Ragdoll. Ragdoll, this game has some of the best Ragdolls. So countless modern Unreal games, all fucking shit Ragdolls. Nah, this game has really good ones. Body impacts of the rounds, still top tier. Say hello. Je vois ce G-Pot, ne? Yes, baby. Fucking shootouts, man. 5 stars, Oh shit, he's... Oh, good about! Fucking asshole, man. He threw it perfectly. God, are you kidding me, man? He threw it perfectly. Right in my... Five stars, man. Man, 20 stars. Did you see how that guy was? He was rounded to the ground. Shit, man. 20 stars. Best shootout. Smart shootout games. Somebody lost his liver in a shootout. Somebody got his entire liver ripped out. Look at that, man. The carnage here. But if CSI arrives here, they have really a lot of work to do. Okay, wait. That was around 256 impacting from yeah, here.
An explosion that leveled a dockside warehouse this evening was most likely the result of an industrial accident. No injuries have been reported, but emergency workers are still on the scene.
Squad is gone. So, Waffen. Nice. Oh, kurwa! Oh, kurwa! Jimmy, give me hit! Oh, did he kill me? Oh man, can he penetrate walls? Crazy. No, probably. Man, dude shot the... Got wrecked, man. Shot a fire extinguisher. Nice. Man, CSI Ballistics. They need to figure all that shit out. Okay, wait. That guy got shot by 11 rounds. 4 rounds got... didn't penetrate the vest. 3 rounds penetrated. Injured the liver, the lung, the sternum. 2 rounds went into the head. Severed the mandibular. 1 round went into the stem. Probably cause of death. While that dude fired 12 rounds. 11 rounds went... I don't know, somewhere here. 1 round went into the fire extinguisher. Triggered the fire extinguisher. I don't like those. Yeah, perfect. Nah, yeah, X is pretty good here. Not over the top. Awesome. Nah, yeah, for example here they specifically fixed it. Yeah, very good. Holy shit. That guy was simply eaten. Dead guys. Man, that's a rate of fire, really good. Should I stress fire that dude? Ah. Shoot for. I don't have grenades. Oh, good one. Yeah, they're falling back.
Looks like these fuckers are pulling out. I'm seeing a substantial mobilization on the satellite.
Why? Nice. Nice, very cool.
Some secrets get buried deeper than others. I know where to dig.
No, wait, you've got the wrong guy!
Hush now, Mr. Moody. Time for talk is done.
Please, no!
Wait. Das ist ungefähr wie... Ja. Ah, shit again. Kurwa! Pizda.
They all deserve to die.
A devastating explosion in the harbor this evening may not have been an accident. We have learned that evidence of a fierce gun battle has been found by police investigators. Several bodies were recovered from the scene with bullet and shrapnel wounds. So far, no one is commenting on exactly what happened here.
Okay, wait. Need my pants. Man, yeah, exactly. That was a good combo. First, oh, okay, ui, Alma, ui. And then you're focused, and then you go down, and then you turn around, and that duty. And that was good. I'll be right back.